talk about. Oh, by the way, hi, my name is Courtney, and I am sorry, I'm very passionate about helping women with invisible illnesses realize that you can still lead a pretty healthy and active lifestyle. And I gotta tell y'all, I was like, ugh. First, after announcing yesterday that I was going to do 30 days of videos, oh crap, why did I do that? I'm like, you know what? No problem. I got this. So I sat down this morning and I was writing up notes about Hashimoto's disease and the symptoms and the tie ins with some of my other health issues. And I was actually learning how to pronounce a, what the hell is it? A protein. And all of a sudden I realized I can't do this. I don't have a printer here. So I'm going to have to remedy that. Fortunately, I just happened to find these notes in my desk the other day, and for whatever reason, I held onto them. So good call on my behalf. And I'm also faced with a new conundrum of they moved the buttons around on Restream since I was here last. And now the in stream button is right under where I used to take my notes. So now y'all are going to know when I'm looking at my notes because it's going to be real obvious. But anyway, let's talk about some of the health benefits of beer. I hope I can read it. It's kind of dim in here. I have an overhead light in here, but I just didn't like it. It was too bright. So that's why I'm hoping the readers will help me get through this. But yeah, I'm a little bummed. I really wanted to talk about something else. And oh, by the way, if you're commenting to me, I can't see it. The platform that I'm using, it broadcasts this onto three different platforms for me. But the downside of that is I can't see what anybody is saying. So hopefully you're being nice. Anyway, this information is from lifehack.org. Number one, beer can help lower your risk of heart disease. According to an Italian study, drinking a pint a day drinks no reduces your risk by 31%. I mean, that's a pretty significant amount. That's almost a full third. This is due to antioxidants called phenols. Now, of course, it's alcohol. Too much is going to increase your risk. Too much is just about anything can be enjoyed in moderation, but you always have to keep things in moderation. Beer may help protect against Alzheimer's disease. A Loyola University, not a Loyola University, Loyola University analyzed several different studies, and they found that beer drinkers are 23% less likely to develop different forms. Yeah, I can't read this. Different forms of dementia. Boy, this is a disaster, but of dementia and cognitive impairment, including Alzheimer's. This is thought to be due to the silicon content, or I might have that backwards in beer. Again, I can't really read my notes. I've got it too damn dark in here. Oh, well, hey, it's live streaming, man. You just hit go and see what happens. I thought I could read it. Anyway, this is thought to help protect the brain from aluminum in the body, which is thought to be a cause of Alzheimer's. Beer can help lower your risk of diabetes. A 2011 Harvard study found that 2 beers a day can help lower your risk of type 2 diabetes by up to 25%. Now, that's for middle aged men, but that's 25% is pretty significant. The alcohol content increases insulin sensitivity, helping prevent diabetes. So, I, boy, it's been a while. It's funny how hard of a time I'm having with this. Um, Beer may help prevent kidney stones. Why? Because there's a lot of water in beer. A Finnish study showed that moderate, there's that word again, daily consumption can lower your risk of kidney stones by up to 40%. That's that's huge. Um, Sorry, there was another reason, but I can't really read it. But beer is about 93% water. So, of course, more water is going to help keep your kidneys healthier. Beer may help minimize your cancer risk. Beer contains antihuminol, which is an important antioxidant. Sorry, the information's not funny. I'm laughing at myself. You'd think I've never done this before in my life. Important antioxidant known to have powerful anti cancer properties. So, moderate. Moderate beer consumption can also help prevent a certain chemical reaction that can lead to prostate cancer. So, guys, beer's good for you. For women, beer is also known to prevent your risk of developing breast cancer. Unfortunately, I absolutely hate beer. Beer helps reduce your cholesterol. The barley used in the brewing process contains beta glucans, which is a type of soluble fiber which can help lower your cholesterol. It helps manage your blood pressure. According to a Harvard study, women ages 25 through 40 who are moderate beer drinkers, they're significantly less likely to develop high blood pressure. Holy smokes. Than those who drink wine and other alcoholic beverages. I got to tell y'all, I'm so tempted to just turn this off and pull this down, but nope. Live stream, that's the way it goes. When you suck, you suck. When you knock it out of the park, you knock it out of the park. Just not knocking it out of the park today. Beer can help strengthen your bones. It contains silicon, an element linked with bone health. A 2009 Tufts study showed that people who drink 1 to 2 beers a day do have a higher bone density than those who do not. This is the one that I thought was really interesting. It's a natural dandruff treatment. In fact, it's considered to be one of the best natural dandruff treatments. This is due to the high yeast and vitamin B levels. Just rinse your hair 2 to 3 times a week, and it should eliminate your dandruff. Plus, it's supposed to make your hair soft and shiny. And finally, number 10, beer can reduce your risk of stroke. According to the American Stroke Association, moderate beer consumption can cut your risk of stroke by an incredible 50%. Why? It helps prevent the blood clots, which block the blood flow, which leads to a stroke. So there you go. Tomorrow you're going to have something more interesting and hopefully a much more put together presentation, because that was comically bad, but things happen. I ain't going to take it down because it's just all part of the process. I hope you guys have a great night. Look, I am certainly not an expert on beer. However, I'm learning some really interesting stuff about Hashimoto's thyroiditis, and I'm unfortunately fairly well-versed. English is my first language. I'm fairly well-versed in fibromyalgia. So if you have any questions about stuff like that, drop me a line. I try to be very responsive. I hope you all have a great night. And I will see you tomorrow about 11 o'clock Alaska time. Thanks. Good night. Or good afternoon. I did these in the evenings for years. Oh, by the way, look at how cute my Christmas nails are. My nail girls are so good. Anyway.